All right, what is going on, everybody? Thursday night Q&A, back here with another stream. We had a couple of great streams this week, including the Zach Ertz one yesterday, which got me a lot of heat on Facebook, but it is what it is. Someone had to say it, and I'm here. You guys, what's up, guys? Ask away. I watched some shitty-ass basketball games tonight. LeBron will be playing in Philly this Saturday to try to pass the one and only Kobe Bryant, which will be very interesting. I'm thinking about going to that game. I just don't know yet because I just don't know what I would do yet. But we'll find out and see what happens there. All right, 9 people in here right now, and we will get these questions up and going. Oh, Eagle Speed, the first one in here. Is Skip Bayless the dumbest guy in media? No, he's the smartest guy in media because he's the guy that draws attention to the show that nobody's supposed to watch, but they do anyway because they watch it for him because they hate him so much. He's the smartest guy in sports media. Pats fan 12 asks, what's good? What team you predict Brady will be playing for? I predict the San Diego Chargers or Los Angeles Chargers. Yo, what's up, Kush on Sports? Sonny, yo, what's up? Don't trade Ertz. I disagree. I would trade him for the right value. Let's just say that. Nicholas Paz, a regular here. What's up? Texas Savage says, what's up? What is up, guys? Thank you guys for tuning in to this Thursday night Q&A. Hit that thumbs up button and, yeah, ask away with your questions. I'll be on here for about 45 minutes, just like regular time. You think Kyle Lowry deserves a spot instead of Levine in the All-Star game? I don't know. Levine's always going to get the fan vote because he did the dunk competition a couple years ago and he thrived. So deserves, maybe, but he's not going to get it. Dan King says, what's good, Nitro? Question, exclamation mark. What's good, Nitro? Not much. Just got home from work, exhausted. Yeah. Ertz would be a lot better and get yards after the catch if we had a true number one receiver who could get 1,300 yards to get some attention off of him. You might be right, but I don't know. At this point, I just want the best possible weapons for this team going down the road, and I want a really fast offense. That's what I want. Is there any QB that you would want in free agency to back up Wentz? Get Mariota. I'm all for getting Mariota to back him up. Oceanside Boys 760 asks, are Eagles going to rebuild? Eventually, though, they're going to have to. What is up, Nitro? Isaac says, yeah, what's up, man? Goddard is much better. I think he was saying Yaks. Yeah, Goddard is a beast. Who do you think my Warriors should draft at number 1? Hey, that's going to suck because the Warriors already have a dynamic team when everyone comes back. They're probably going to go get, what's his face? That one kid in college that I'm not thinking about right now. But they're going to get a dynamic pick, and it's going to suck all over again. Who do I want as OC? I want Jim Caldwell, but it looks like they're going to go the Deuce route. What's up, bro? Joseph Cerny says, what is up, Joseph? Pats trade our number 1 pick, 23rd for Ertz. No, it's not that much. That's the problem. How do we replace Ronnie McLeod? Simple, with anyone on his level, which is not hard to find because our secondary is not that good to begin with. Get Tyrod Taylor to back up Wentz? No. Eagles need Allen Robinson as wide receiver. I would like that. I would like Allen Robinson here, but we'll see what happens. Do you think Jordan Howard will be cut? Hope so. Wiseman from Memphis. I like that name, but the thing is he didn't play in Memphis this year because he got suspended and he wasn't having it. So I don't know if he's polished to play in the NBA yet. Probably because most of the kids that come out of high school are. So, yeah, Wiseman would probably be that pick for the Warriors, which suck. Are you worried you haven't hired an OC yet? Not really. Straight up, would you trade Wentz for Jackson? Lamar Jackson? No. I think James Wiseman. Yeah, Wiseman. Will J-Jaw make the roster next season? I'm going to go with no. I think J-Jaw is that bad. Where's Tom Brady going to go? The Chargers. James Wiseman from Memphis. Yep, Memphis. Nitro Dayton player. I don't watch Dayton that much, so I couldn't tell you. Byron Jones or Chris Harris. I'm going Chris. Chris Harris is older. I'll go Byron Jones. Julio Jones once out of Atlanta. I would take him in a heartbeat, but they'd fleece us, so we'd really have to give up something from there. What do I think of the Donovan McNabb and T.O. feud? Never ending. That's always going to go on because they hate each other. I'm joking, laugh aloud. What's up, bro? What's up, Loopy? How you doing? Whose career, Revis or Sherman? Revis. Would you trade when a first for Mahomes? Duh. Jameis might go to the Raiders. I don't know why they'd get rid of Derek Carr. I think Derek Carr is a really good quarterback. Zion needs to lose 30 pounds. Yeah, but he looked really good last night. Where do you think Andy Dalton will go to the bench in some other team other than the Bengals? You really think Brady's leaving? He meant leaving. Do I really think he's leaving New England? Yes, I do. Who do you blame more for that Super Bowl, Fat Andy or McNabb? Combination. I mean, McNabb threw 3 interceptions, and Fat Andy his clock management was terrible. So they're both equally to blame. Best Eagles QB of all time. Statistics-wise, I'm going to go with McNabb. I think McNabb was so consistent at what he did, and his craft was ridiculous at points. It could be Wentz down the road, but right now I'm going to say McNabb. Brandon Rogers says, Nitro, yo, what's up, man? Enrique Barajas says, I think I said that right, Barajas. Get Darren Phelps from Texans, 6'6", big-ass motherfucker. Yeah, I'm all about it. I'm going to go to the NFL experience on Sunday in Miami. Do it, man. Live it up. Do you believe in the Madden curse? Yeah, but you know what? The Madden curse hit Antonio Brown so hard that it gave Patrick Mahomes a break. That's brutal. Antonio Brown, I don't know what happened to him, but he needs to get some help. What's the biggest question mark for the Eagles next year? I'm going to say linebacker. I think linebacking position is really, really weak, but they never address it. So either linebacker or cornerback. Wide receivers, we're getting some players back that are going to be healthy, but we need a cornerback. NHL All-Star Game is sick. Yeah, I know. I always watch. McNabb was really good and played in the NFL, in the collusion NFL. Yeah, I know. What's up? If Eagles Five says, yo, what's up, buddy? False 101. How do you feel about Jason Peters next year? I'd bring him back one more year for the right price. We're doing it on Saturday. Let me see. We're doing it on Saturday. We barely talked tonight. Gotcha. Do I like Nigel Bradham? He's all right. Have you watched Wisconsin Center? Do you think he's a first-round pick? Is Kelsey coming back? Kelsey, I don't think he's coming back. So that's definitely something we have to look at in the first round. If I find out that he's not coming back soon, I'll start looking at centers, because if we don't have a quality center filling in for Kelsey, that could be a problem. If we were to trade Zach Ertz to move up in the draft, I'd be for it. I'd be for it too. A lot of people love Zach Ertz. A lot of people are too loyal to the Philadelphia Eagles players. I'm not. I'm about the wings on the helmet. Players can go, but the wings are forever. I have a bad feeling about this upcoming season. You can't really say it right now. McNabb threw up an interception to Harrison. It got called back. Penalty. On the very next play, throws a pick again to Harrison. Yes, he does. How long do you think Carson Wentz will last in the NFL? I think Carson Wentz will last a total of 6 more years in the NFL. Who do you think is the most annoying person on ESPN or SportsCenter? Oh, my God. Molly from First Take. Molly, let me ask you guys a question. I'm going to stop with the comments real quick because I got to dig it deep into this one since that question was asked. Molly is a fucking moderator. What is she doing trying to interrupt someone's conversation when they're debating? She's a moderator. Her job is to try to bring up the discussion and then have the two gentlemen debate each other. Her voice is not valid. She's the moderator. That's her job. And she keeps interrupting people. She is the most annoying fuck on ESPN. They need to get rid of her. They really do. She's not doing her job right. That's a reason to get rid of her. What's up, Nitro? Why aren't you on A2D anymore? It wasn't for me. You know, I like Tom. Me and Tom got into a huge argument when I left because apparently he didn't want me gone. That's behind the scenes because apparently I didn't really like anybody there. But that was behind the scenes. He was kind of upset that I left. And to be honest with you, it just wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. Me by myself, I'm doing better than what I did on there by myself. So why would I spend $300 a month to continue doing stuff there? It just doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at their reviews on YouTube and then look at my reviews on YouTube. Now, I'm not bashing them because I like what they're trying to do, but their views don't correlate to my views. My views, look, there's 32 people in here right now. Their live show right now would probably have like 6. Like, it doesn't correlate. You know what I'm saying? And then people ask, what about their Facebook? Their Facebook numbers are better. Well, I would never know because I'm never on Facebook streaming. I'm never on Facebook streaming. So, I don't know. It wasn't for me. And that's the end of the story. Thoughts on Eli retiring? Good for him. breaking Antonio. Yeah, he just turned himself into police. I saw that. We should look at Anthony Harris from Vikings to replace McLeod. I'd be for it. Do you feel Lurie is too loyal to Howie? Yes, I do. I can honestly see the Giants drafting Jerry Jeudy probably. They love to bolster their offense. They really do. And for that quarterback, Daniel Jones, if he could fix his fumbles, you never know what he got there. Ryan Hollins. Nick Wrong is Ryan Hollins is bad, but they canned him. So Ryan Hollins isn't even a public figure anymore. Nick Wrong is up there. Yeah, but Nick Wrong is he's on the early show, so he's not really in the spotlight. Molly's annoying, but she could sit on my face. Hey, go for it, man. Let me see. God damn, this is moving quick. Rex Ryan, I like Rex Ryan personally, so I can't really talk shit about him. No, Jessica Mendoza, who does MLB, is horrible. I agree with that 100%. Remember when Max Kellerman and Dan Orlovsky were debating? Stephen A. Smith did a better job of moderating than Molly. Yeah, Molly stinks as a moderator. Her job is to moderate, not to fucking debate. Stick to being a moderator. That's your job. Iraq had a lot to say about you in Twitter questions part of the show last week. Don't care. Loopy says Nick Wrong on ESPN really sucks. Isn't Nick Wrong on FS1? Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Skip is annoying as fuck. Shannon just roasts the shit out of him all the time. Skip's smart, though. He really is. Colin Cowherd is a fucking asshole. He may be an asshole, but he's smart. How do I feel about the NFC East next year? It should be ours. Ross Bristow says, how long till my Chargers make the playoffs again? Probably next year, honestly. You gonna watch the Eagles All or Nothing series? Probably. If I have nothing better to do, probably. Giants need O-line more. Yeah, they really do. Their O-line sucks. Molly Loki, thick though. People love Molly. She's a snack. I remember when Drake roasted LeVar Ball, saying that he's the father that's around too much. Yeah, but is that really a bad thing? Drake has kids and he doesn't even see them. Who's winning the World Series? The Yankees. The Yankees are winning the World Series this year, 100%. Why can't Molly just do her job like Jenny Taft? She does a great job because Molly thinks her input matters. That's the problem, and it doesn't. Nobody cares what Molly thinks. Honest. How much better is Wentz than Foles? Well, he's better skill set wise, but we all know Foles is the winner. So I don't know what kind of argument you want to make there or question you want to ask. Duncan Miller asks, what's the difference between Mike Rowe and Forrest Gump? One's stupid as fuck. The other is Forrest Gump. It's a good one. Do you think the Eagles will trade Alshon? Probably. Yeah, I think he's gone. Deep throat face fucker Molly is sexy. You guys are funny. Skip always destroys Shannon. Skip is actually very intelligent. Yeah, he is. He knows how to split a crowd apart. 100%. Joey's better than Molly. Skip always. I like the crew on Good Morning Football. I do too. I like Kyle Brandt a lot. Do you find Aaron Andrews attractive? How is Colin Cowherd an asshole? He just is. He doesn't really like Philadelphia. A lot of people don't like him, but he's very smart. Wentz or Dak? Wentz. I'm hyped for Carissa Thompson and Aaron Andrews in the Super Bowl this year, mainly just for Carissa. Nice. You read my question wrong. I said how much better is Foles than Wentz? Because you put Wentz, how much better is Wentz than Foles? That's why I kind of went out of my way to not answer it. No offense, Wolf Eagle. Besides the Celtics, which NBA teams don't you like? I don't like the Lakers. I just don't like them because of their fan base. But Celtics are my real rival. Daniel Jones, Alshon took down all his Eagles pitchers on Instagram. Wow, that's a shame. Daniel Jones or Dwayne Haskins? Daniel Jones. McNabb or T.O.? I got to go with my quarterback, McNabb. Listening to Joe Buck is going to be annoying. It always is. I always got to try to put it on mute. If the Saints and Eagles match up in December up in Philly, I'm going. I'd be there too. I go to every game. Let me know what you want to do. Who the fuck is calling this late at night? You got to be fucking kidding me. All right, so it didn't really happen. It rang once. Colin Cowherd, it just makes a bunch of analogies about life and society. He's just a judgmental bitch. I can't disagree with that. Zomp is a Lakers fan. That's all you need to know. No, he's not. He liked Kobe. I would celebrate if when Wentz leaves to end all this Wentz full shit. Listen, dislike, and I'm being completely honest with you, I don't hate Wentz. A lot of people get that misconception of my whole fandom. I hate the fans so much that ride his balls that I choose not to like him at times because of that. It's about the Eagles. It's not about one player. And a lot of people think it's just about Wentz. I see avatars with Wentz. I see pictures with Wentz. It's just annoying. It annoys the shit out of me. Like, it really does. That's why I give it back to the fans, and I'm like, listen, I can't wait till he fucking leaves. Do I truly believe that? No. I want this guy to succeed. I want him to be a Philadelphia Eagles for as long as he can, but I just want the fans to shut the fuck up. Like, really. It's just so annoying. All the points he makes, he just compares personally analogies to sports. It's comparing apples to oranges. Yep. What's the best place to get a cheesesteak? D'Alessandro's or Oregon Steaks on Oregon Avenue. I heard Leo's was good. It's all right. I'm not even gonna lie. It's all right. Oh, thanks for the super chat, Philly special $1.99 super chat. Up and coming Eagles, Sixers, Phillies, and Flyers video maker. He's been here for the last year and a half, I think. So he's getting up there. He was on my channel once. Do you think the Phillies will make the playoffs? Yes, I do. This year, I think they will because Joe Girardi's a damn good manager. Xfinity, I heard was good too. Not for the cheesesteaks, but it's a great sports bar. I like when Tony Romo commentates, but I hate Troy Aikman. A lot of people hate Troy Aikman for some reason. I prefer to tolerate Troy Aikman over Joe Buck. Most underrated quarterback in the NFL. Underrated quarterback? Let me think about this one. Most underrated. I don't. That's a loaded question. I'm going to have to think about that one. Come back. Go Eagles. Philly Special says, yep. Go Birds. Is Rivers a Hall of Famer? More so than Eli, in my opinion. Nick Foles is a million times better than Wentz. Anyone that disagrees can suck my left nut. There you go. I like consistency. Eli Manning shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. I don't know. We'll see. Jim Nantz, Al Michaels, and Kevin Harlan are my favorite announcers. Yeah, they're pretty good. Your Sixers need to learn from my Thunder. They have a bench. They need to learn from everybody. Does Foles start for Jacksonville next year? I mean, for what he's getting paid, he should, but you never know. Billy Donovan isn't a bad coach. I don't think he's a great coach either. Mike Rowe and Howie Roseman make okay to make fun of. You guys can say that word. I can't say that word. I'll get in trouble. But I get what you're saying. What do you think of Conor staying at 170? I think it's his division. I honestly think that's where Conor fights the best. I got my channel monetized. Good for you, buddy. Just keep going. The sky's the limit. You're getting paid now. Do good things there. Gotcha. I'm taking your advice. Some dude said Geno's. Geno's isn't as bad as people say it is, but it is a tourist. It's a huge tourist attraction. It is. Bright lights, everything. It's not a bad cheesesteak though. It's not the worst place to get a cheesesteak. They're lying to you. I think Khabib should move up if he's so tough. He looks big paws, rib, cage wide. I don't know. We'll see. I want to see the Patriots stink if Brady leaves. They will because Brady runs that system perfectly. I don't even know who their backup is. Zion has more threes than Ben Simmons. Scary, yeah, it is. And Ben Simmons is a fucking point guard. He's a little bitch. Who was the worst free agent the Eagles have ever signed? Nnamdi Asomugha, probably. The Jazz or DeMarco Murray. The Jazz have been playing outstandingly lately. Yes, they have. Who's more underachieving, Howie Roseman or Carson Wentz? Carson Wentz. Tony Ferguson versus Khabib is going to be a hell of a fight. Yeah, I got Tony Ferguson. John's roast pork is my favorite cheesesteak spot. I think it's overrated, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, it looks yoked at 170. He's back. Yo, who's his next fight, you think? Khabib. I think Khabib's next fight. And John Moran is a stud. Thoughts on Booger McFarlane? Joke. By the way, guys, great stream so far. We're already almost 20 minutes, and you guys are absolutely fucking phenomenal. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Click that notification button at the top. I'm going to be doing streams 2 to 3 nights a week. This is my second night in a row doing one. But, yeah, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, and thank you guys for tuning in. You guys are the absolute best. Why are Boston fans so easy to date? You can cheat all you want and they still love you. That's funny. Let's go. Just waiting for Brady to announce his move to LA. It probably will happen. Do you think Raheem Mostert will rush for more than 100 yards in the Super Bowl? Hot take. Yes. Gonna watch the Pro Bowl? No. Nope, never watched the Pro Bowl. I think the Pro Bowl is stupid. I really do. I don't really get it. It's honestly funny how much of a big shot Wentz thinks he is. He's like a big baby who acts like the world owes him something. Well, yeah, when you get paid $107 million guaranteed, you think a lot of people owe you something, but you don't. And talking to Duncan Miller in the comments section, gotta look at this. Yeah, Antonio Brown turned himself in. I used to love Antonio Brown. I don't know what the hell happened to that guy. Score prediction for the Super Bowl. I'm gonna go high score, high score, 35-28. San Fran. San Fran wins the Super Bowl, Rouse. I really don't see how Carson Wentz acts like a baby. I mean, he doesn't act mature. Where Scotty is, I don't even know where Scotty is, to be honest with you. Who are some of your favorite directors of all time? Martin Scorsese, Spielberg, and those two. James Cameron's up there, too. What do you think of Pete Alonso? Whatever. Which new stadium looks nicer, the new LA Stadium or the Las Vegas Stadium? Las Vegas Stadium looks nice. Did you make your Super Bowl bet yet? Nope, probably 15 minutes before the game. And then I'll post it on my YouTube. But you guys always know that I post my bets, so I'm never fluky when it comes to that shit. Am I a Star Wars fan? Absolutely not. Chris Nolan is a great director as well. I agree. Joker is the best movie of 2019, hands down. Best movie, I don't know about that, but best actor, yes, 110%. You should collab with Lord Brunson, maybe down the road. I mean, Lord Brunson's kind of doing his own thing right now, so maybe I'll talk to him somewhere down the road. Oh, do you like the movie Hook? It's an old-ass fucking movie. Random question, but I like it. I did like that movie. Who do you think will be the Democratic nominee for president this year? Probably Joe Biden. Eagle Speed, what are you talking about? Eagle Speed? What's the worst Sixers game I've ever been to? Another one that I have to think about. I have no idea. I have to remember. How much you want to bet Howie is going to draft a position wide receiver? I don't know. We'll see. Sup, Mile High. How you doing? The Phillies need fucking pitchers. They do. I agree. Is Trump the greatest president of all time? The Houston Astros didn't cheat. Yes, they did. Eagle Speed, shut your dirty whore mouth. You hear Eagle Speed is having a kid. No, you hear EDP is having a kid. Oh, God bless that kid. My God, that kid comes out of the womb and he'll be like, EDP will be like, that's a big bitch or something like that. Like, he needs to learn to stop cursing, especially if he's really going to have a kid. Like maybe he is having a kid. He's like 30 years old. I mean, maybe it's about time, but like, he needs to stop cursing. Like, that's so bad. Who did a better job playing Joker, Heath Ledger or Joaquin Phoenix? They're both different. I liked both of them for different reasons, but if I had to pick one, I would say Phoenix. Phoenix was just the perfect psychopath. Rose Bristol says, "Who is my MVP pick for the Super Bowl?" I'm gonna have to go with Garoppolo. If the Eagles sign Byron Jones, do you think it might be a mistake? No, I don't. If you're off the Cowboys, you're off the Cowboys. If the XFL gets a Philly team, would you cheer for them? Sure, why not? Eagles are selecting a defensive tackle first round. I wouldn't put it past them. I really wouldn't, and I wouldn't be shocked either. Do you think the Titans will make Derrick Henry the highest paid running back in NFL history? Probably. The way that inflation is nowadays, yeah, probably. He ain't actually having a kid. It was a troll job. I mean, I haven't talked to him in months. I wouldn't be shocked if he's having a kid because he's getting up there in age. But that would also mean that he had sex, like 4 months ago, and that wouldn't really correlate. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really want to think about that because I just gag in my mouth whenever I do. EDP became a White Sox fan and he doesn't like baseball. I don't get it either. Would you rather watch CNN Democrats for 10 hours straight or listen to Wentz fans make their case for 10 hours? Democrats on CNN. Let me see. The Browns are the most overrated team. They're the most horrible team. 49ers or Chiefs. 49ers. I got the 49ers. I think they're the most balanced team. I'm guessing that EDP is a stepdad. Well, he's, according to his fans, they're saying that he's a dad. Would you accept a trade for Danilo Gallinari to Philly? What players you want to give away? Oh, stop it. Please stop it. Will Wentz ever win a Super Bowl for the Eagles? I hope so. Favorite movie actor? Ooh, you put me on the spot. Favorite movie actor of all time? I like Leo. Leo's good. Fuck. There's so many of them. I can't just pick one. I can't pick one. There's so many of them. There's Leo. Action-wise, I like Bruce Willis. There's a lot of them. I can't imagine EDP as a father. No one can. Which NFL team has the most liberal fan base? I actually think it's the Eagles. The Eagles have a very liberal franchise. Very liberal franchise. Broncos country is with you. Nitro re-rooting for the Niners and hoping Andy chokes again. There you go. Also, I hate to say it, but thank God AB turned himself in. Yeah, he needs a lot of help. I feel bad for him. What about Bradley Beal? I love that Bradley Beal, but he's too expensive, and Washington's never going to trade him. Do I like Kirk Cousins? Not really. I think he's average. I can't stand Bills fans. I think Bills fans are funny. You said after our first Super Bowl that we would win the next 6 in a row. Were you drunk, or did you put your hopes all high on Wentz? No, I was just in the moment. I thought that we couldn't lose, and then during that season, I realized, yep, this is who we are. We're the Eagles. I'm used to heartbreak. I'm a Chargers, Padres, Golden Knights, and Warriors fan. Whew. Yeah, I don't know what heartbreak is like with the Warriors. The fan base is far left. Yes, they are. AB just wasted his career. AB's already a Hall of Famer. He's already a Hall of Famer. Who will be the teams in the NFC and AFC championships next year? I don't know. We'll see what happens down the road, Blake. Bills fans were funny. I've been to their stadium watching my team get blown out by them. Bills fans, you almost have to feel bad for Bills fans because Bills fans, they see their team get close to the playoffs every single year. Now, this year they did get to the playoffs and they blew a big lead, and that's just horrible. But Bills fans, they party hard. I would like to party with them sometime. I went to see the Jacksonville Jaguar Stadium once, and it needs to be fixed. Yeah, I heard it's a real fucking shitbox down there. You think the Sixers could get Bradley Beal? No, I don't. Would you rather have Phillip Rivers or Wentz? In their prime, don't hate me for this, Phillip Rivers. I say Saints fans are the most liberal and Chiefs fans are the most conservative. Chiefs fans would make sense because they're right in the middle of the country. We're almost a half hour in. Wow, this is going by really quick. With the new people in here, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Ring that notification button at the top. And thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Greatest QB you've ever seen in their prime? 2, Peyton Manning and Aaron Rodgers. Those are the 2 quarterbacks that I've worshipped growing up, like secretly. Raiders are linked to Jameis Winston. I don't know. Maybe John Gruden likes him. Worst stadium is FedEx Field in Landover. I've ever been, but I heard it's terrible. It's not as bad as people think it is. I just don't like the area. Are they ever going to fix FedEx Field? It's so bad and old. I don't know. Will you be interested in the XFL? Probably not. Shittiest stadium in the NFL is FedEx Field. Really shit. Well, I don't think FedEx Field is that bad, honestly. It serves its purpose. Really, Rivers over Wentz. Never a fan of Rivers. Rivers, to me, if he had a decent team around him consistently, I feel like he would have been a much better, much more skill. He already had the skill. But the thing was, they never put him in a position to win. And when they did put him in a position to win, he would go to the playoffs and they'd have like a 14-2 record. He was a really good quarterback. Is Drew Brees overrated? Yeah, a little bit. He played in a dome his whole career. I think Rodgers is the best QB in his prime, to be honest, but Mahomes could be. Mahomes is fairly new, though. I love Mahomes, though. Don't get me wrong. No Eagles, not even close. If Trump showed up at the link, he would be hung. Stop it, Loopy. That's not nice. Oakland Coliseum is pretty bad. Yeah, it is, but they just moved out of there, so it doesn't count anymore. Rivers could have had a chance at the Super Bowl with LaDainian Tomlinson and Antonio Gates in his prime. Yeah, I remember that. And then the Patriots beat him in the divisional round. Laugh my ass off. Serves its purpose. What? It's supposed to be its purpose of being home for shitty-ass putrid team. Yeah, the Eagles fans completely took over FedEx Field. What was it, in December? It was crazy. I felt that heartbreak. Yeah, you guys lost to the Minnesota Vikings, who they're definitely not even close of a team that you were. But 1-game eliminations, that's why you got to get out of that wild card round. 1-game eliminations, and you got to get the closest to the Super Bowl as you can without playing so many games. And it's just what happened. It sucks, but it happens. Does Lamar Jackson have another MVP season next year? No. Best away stadium you've been to? Gillette Stadium. Gillette Stadium is nice. I'm Canadian, and our prime minister is the biggest pussy in the world. I can't vouch for that. How many times have I went to a sports bar to watch a game? When I was 22 to 24, almost every single Sunday. Did you root for either team in the Giants Patriots Super Bowls? The first Super Bowl ever. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because not a lot of people would not like that answer. So I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. Terry Bradshaw is the original Tom Brady 12. Terry Bradshaw, I heard, was the most overrated quarterback of all time. Can anyone vouch for that? Oh, dude, I was at that game and had great seats and filmed the overtime. Yeah, I remember when Rudolph caught that ball right in the back of the end zone. Whew. The first thought I was thinking was you when I was watching it at Laker Financial Field. I was thinking of 44th the Legendary because I knew you were at the game. I was watching your live streams. I was like, wow, he must be really fucking pissed off right now. What channel is Terrence and Phillip on? I have no idea. Left my ass off. When did Philly might get in here? I don't know who that is. Do the Eagles have a short rebuild for the next 2 years? Probably, yeah. They're gonna have to do something. They have to get a little younger. Because you can't keep the same players forever. You just can't. It's impossible. Did you know that out the 8 wins of both Eli's Super Bowl runs that the Giants were underdogs in 7 of them? Yeah, I did. Because in the regular season they were 9-7 and 10-6. Of course they're going to be underdogs. The Chargers Stadium is always filled with away teams fans. Yeah, because no one in LA cares about the Chargers. Why was I put in timeout? I have no idea. You got to ask a moderator. I have no idea. I don't control that. Nervous about Kelsey retiring, honestly. Yeah, I think he's going to retire. I think he's done. Is Wentz the worst? No, stop at 12. I remember in school I would be talking about sports with Raiders fans. They would say at least we have rings. It would piss me off. Well, not anymore. Not anymore. You could tell them to shove it where the sun don't shine. And it's because of this guy right here. That guy right there. Nicky Foles. Who do you think is the biggest NFL, the QB bust of all time? Ryan Leaf or Jamarcus Russell? 2 of them. Nah. Raiders. Joe Namath is the most overrated. Yeah, Joe Namath shouldn't even be a Hall of Famer. Why does Jason Peters keep committing penalties? I don't know. Does Vegas care about the Raiders, or will it be all opposition fans? I'll be there when the Eagles go there, so I can't wait for that. I think it's a brilliant idea to bring it to Vegas. Baker Mayfield is overhyped. I said that since day one. Biggest running back bust is Kai Jana Carter. I don't even remember, so he probably was the biggest bust. Ryan Leaf better than Carson Wentz. That's funny. To answer the question earlier, who the most underrated quarterback in the NFL is? Nick Foles, baby. Easy. Yeah, great. That's my boy. Biggest draft steal of all time. Biggest draft steal of all time. Tom Brady. Baker got more commercials than TD passes. Yeah, he does. He's a jerk off. Any cousins or family member have their favorite sports team that you don't like? Yes, my mom is a Dallas Cowboys fan. Both of those busts were in the NFC West. Yes, they were. Trent Richardson was a huge bust. Yes, he was. He couldn't even find an open hole. Do you think the Titans are overrated? No. I mean, they made it to the AFC Championship game, so no, I can't say they're overrated. I mean, I just thought, they were a decent team that were 9-7 that caught lightning in a bottle and they lost. I heard ADP's name is Kid Nitro. I don't know why the fuck you do that. Our Eagles would have repeated as Super Bowl champions if we had a reliable deep threat receiver and a legit run game. Yeah, but you know what? To have a perfect team is tough. It really is. And that year we won the Super Bowl, you saw many players and coaches we lost. When you win a championship, not everyone's like the New England Patriots. When you win a championship, usually you don't keep your same exact team. The coaches move on to bigger and better things. They get promoted. Players leave. They get paid more. It just, when you win a championship, you really got to soak it in because you never know when it's going to happen again. The the guy wins your Super Bowl and you send him back to the backup position. Yeah, but we put our chips for once, so we had to go back to him. You probably already said this. Just tuning in. Defense, free agency, offense in the draft. Who am I high on? I want CeeDee Lamb in the draft. That's who I'm very high on, even if we have to trade up to get him. Defense and free agency, I want either Byron Jones or Chris Harris, someone to shoe up our cornerback position. And as for the safety position, Malcolm Jenkins might not come back. So I would definitely look to make a trade for a decent safety at this point, because I honestly don't think that Malcolm Jenkins is going to be back. I'm starting to believe that. JJ, that was a good question, Joey. JJ Arcega-Whiteside and N'Keal Harry look like bust. Yeah, huge bust, especially Harry. Harry looks like a huge bust. How did I become a UFC fan? UFC 100, Frank Mir versus Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar destroyed Frank Mir, and that's how I became a fan. The year the Broncos won the Super Bowl, we won with half a team. Yeah, I know. We won with basically a defense. Do you think the Texans should fire Bill O'Brien? Yes, 100%. Biggest want in the offseason. Biggest want? I want Mike Evans and I want Jamal Adams. Those are the two players I want. But I understand that Jamal Adams is pretty much impossible to get, and Mike Evans would be a hefty price. So I don't know. That's a wish list, but that's who I want. Joy Taylor is hot. When do the Eagles fans start turning on Wentz? If he plays bad. This is the year where he's got to turn it up. Stop talking about him anymore. He's on the team. So you're going to say blah, 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 blah. They're going back and forth. Big Jeff Bone says, what's up? What's up, Big Jeff? Was the Super Bowl you attended in Atlanta, Georgia? The Super Bowl I attended in Atlanta, Georgia? Interesting. Thoughts on El Presidor? He's kind of funny. I mean, I've interacted with him once. I doubt the Bucs will give up Mike Evans. Me too. I'm a Lakers fan. Kobe doing it back-to-back in his own was amazing, but it doesn't come close to the Eagles beating Brady with Foles. Yeah. Zach Ertz for Tyrann Mathieu and a fourth-round pick. I kind of like that, but the thing is the fan base would go up in flames, and Howie won't do that. But I kind of like that, to be honest with you. I like Tyrann Mathieu, and I would say a third-round pick, not a fourth-round pick. They also got Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin's a fucking monster. I had him in fantasy this year. Have I been nervous before a big game? Yeah, when I was younger. When I was in middle school, because that's all I had. All I had were the Eagles in middle school. I was very nervous. I would not even be able to go to sleep. But since I've gotten older, I'm 20. I'm 27. I'm 27 years of age. It doesn't really hit as much as it used to. But I'm still a diehard fan. It just doesn't hit like that. Do I like Starbucks? I love Starbucks. I like the caramel macchiato iced drink at Starbucks. Large, very large. It's sweet, it's bitter, and has a shitload of caffeine. That's what I like. Would I trade for Juju Smith-Schuster? I think he'd thrive here, so I'm going to say yes. You still want AB? He's not playing ever again. Even though he's a headache, would you want OBJ? And what would you give up for him? I still want OBJ, but I don't know. I don't know what I'd give up for him. Do you think Big Ben should retire? I hate Big Ben, so I think he should go jump off a bridge. Mark Holmes is smarter than Philly 500. Philly is smart, but Mark Holmes is a genesis. Mark Holmes is an idiot. Have you ever cried after one of your teams lost? Yeah, it's actually funny because I used to drink a lot before games. Eagles versus Packers in 2016 Monday Night Football. I was sitting all the way up top with my friend Zomp. He could vouch for me on this. We were 4.5-point favorites in that game. Aaron Rodgers comes in there and completely dick smacks us right in the mouth. And I finally had enough at that point because that was such a big tease at the beginning of the season where we went 3-0 and then Lane Johnson got suspended for 10 games. We were killing the league with our rookie quarterback. And then all of a sudden we're getting completely ass raped by Aaron Rodgers like we always do. And you could ask him, I started sobbing. I'll never tell anybody this, but I started sobbing because I was like, why the fuck does this team do this to us every single year? This is when we didn't have a ring yet. And I was like, I couldn't take it anymore. I really couldn't. But yeah, I have cried. You think Pat Shurmur will be a good offensive coordinator for the Broncos? Yeah, he's always a good offensive coordinator, but not a good head coach. Trade Ertz for a safety and draft a cornerback, or even safety round 1 is my plan. I would go wide receiver round 1, cornerback round 2, cornerback round 3. That's what I would do. If we trade Jeffrey, where to and what price is he worth? If we trade him, I feel like we could get a 3rd round pick for him, maybe a 4th. But that's pretty much it. Strawberry fraps all day. Yeah, those girly drinks they're good. I'm not even gonna lie. Is Rumble Hall of Famer? I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure. Throughout the past year, I've gone from weighing 244 to weighing 196. What do you recommend for keeping the weight loss going? Keep working out. It's that simple. You gotta create a regimen. If you look back at my videos in November, all right. If you look back at my streams with Scotty, with Philly 500 in November, my face was fat. Like, I mean fat. To now, I've lost over 14 pounds because I go on the treadmill every single morning. I still lift. I still keep my mass, but I run on the treadmill every morning. I do cardio, mad cardio, and I do abs. So I'm definitely keeping on going. I work out 6 days a week in the morning. You just got to keep working out, and I'm not going to say you got to eat the best, because that's not true, because I still eat kind of shitty, but just don't eat late at night. Late at night will kill you. Why is Mark Holmes an idiot? He just is. I literally was crying when my team lost to the Ravens 59-10 this year. Was that, you're a Rams fan, right? That must have sucked. Aaron Rodgers or Brett Favre? Rodgers. I think Rodgers is better. Who the fuck is that guy? Mark Holmes dipshit? Yeah, I agree. Let me see. There's a lot. Hold on. You do YouTube full-time or have a day job? I have a day job. I do YouTube part-time. It's a hobby. It's more of a hobby for me. Where does Aguilar end up? Anywhere else but here. And it'll probably thrive, because that's how it is for us. Matt Patricia is awful as a head coach. I agree with that. Why do you think nobody wants to take the Eagles offensive coordinator job? Because it's high-pressured. And a lot of people don't like the Philly because of the fans. And that's just how it is. Is Halloween 1976? It's 78. A good movie. Never watched it. It's my favorite movie of all time. My diehard fans know that. I love Halloween. Pat's fan 12 says, cried 2 times in my life. First Aaron Boone, 13 years old, and Super Bowl 42, I was 17. Aaron Boone, when he beat the socks off of Tim Wakefield. Yeah, I remember that. I was watching that with my mom. I was young too. I just turned 11. And Super Bowl 42, when they lost the undefeated season to the Giants. Yeah, I remember those two. Those are 2 good reasons to cry, Pats fan. Ricky Roma says, will you have a draft live reaction, or at least the Eagles picks reaction? I'm trying to go to Las Vegas for that, because I have a comped room. I'm trying to go there, so stay tuned on that. I might have a live draft reaction from Vegas. 70% diet, 30% exercise. Disagree. Reason why I'm saying disagree is because it's how you work out. If you work out to the point to where you're burning 1,000 calories during your workout, the diet doesn't mean as much. And it's how you work it out. If you do more exercise, your diet won't mean as much. If you do less exercise, yes, you got to eat healthier. It's not necessarily like you have to do 70% diet, 30% exercise. It's the thing you work on the most. And to me, I work on exercise the most, so my diet doesn't have to be great. Check out Ajayi's brother, linebacker on Liberty. Damn, he's good. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of Liberty football. I can't say the same. He's a Hall of Famer. Then Eli Manning is definitely Hall of Famer. Who are we talking about? Ajayi has run out of steam. Yes, he has. Keep up the grind, dude. Philly Jim says, thank you. You too, brother. Your channel, you just got to keep on going at it. Keep on going at it. You'll hit that one video one day where it just brings everyone together. It took me I think it was back in 2011. I think I flipped out during the 49er loss when I called Nnamdi Asomugha a man-to-man corner and he played him in zone, and I just flipped the fuck out, and that's the video that kind of got me rolling. It just takes one video. I cried when the Broncos lost to the Jets last year. Yeah, there's a lot of crying. You can admit when you cry. Honestly, I can't stand AB, but it's just gotten to the point where I just feel really bad for him. Me too. As a human being, I feel really bad for AB. A lot of questions are flying, and you guys are the absolute best. 30 people in here right now. 45 minutes so far. So hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, smash the notification button. I will be doing streams a lot. Dolphins fan. Oh, you're a Dolphins fan. Okay. Did being down 17-0 to the Redskins this year's show we weren't that good? Yep, it did. It really did. Do I have a Costco membership? I do. I think I have a gold one or something like that. I'm not really sure. I don't really go much, but I do. You got to come to Cali someday. I will. I've been there 5 times. I've been to LA 5 times. The last time I was there was 2009. Eagles season tickets worth it? It's so much fun. So much fun. Do you think Jason Garrett was a good hire by the Giants? Yeah, unfortunately, I do. What kind of cardio workouts do you do? I go on the treadmill and I do incline, decline at a speed of 3.9 to as high as 4.4 for about 23 minutes plus the 5-minute cooldown. So at the end of that, I end up burning almost 400 calories. That's what I do every single morning. And on the weekends, I do 35 minutes. So I burn close to like 650 to 625. I really keep up with it. I love that shit. Gonna watch the new Halloween movie this year? Absolutely. I didn't like the remake. I did not like the one that came out in 2017 or 2018. But I'll give this one a chance. When was the last time I had wings? 2 nights ago. And they were fucking delicious. I started viewing my show when I was 11. Is that too early? I mean, listen, we're all men here. I mean, I can't really answer that, but 11, I don't know. I don't know. Giannis is a monster in every way possible. Yeah, he's amazing. He's an amazing athlete. How many minutes of cardio do I do a day? 45 usually, because I do abs as well. Mark Holmes throws a temper tantrum anytime anyone says anything bad about Dak Prescott. Yeah, because that's his guy. I got to 300. Let me see. I got to 341 subs. I'm grinding and trying. You're a good inspirational because you're a great YouTuber, man. I really appreciate it, Maha. I keep up the good work. Will you be going to any Flyers playoff games if they make it? Yeah, absolutely. Flyers, I'm a diehard Flyers fan. And they have a good shot this year. Unfortunately, the Metropolitan Division is so stacked and the wild card is so stacked that we're going to have to keep up our pace. And I hope we don't die because Carter Hart has been kind of sinking lately. So I just hope that we at least make the playoffs. Then we'll see what happens. Do I know who Kyle Kanuski is? I've heard the name. It's not really ringing the bell right now. Boise State offensive coordinator is the best fit for the Eagles. Check out Florida State post-game interview. I will. How do you feel about Byron Jones signing with the Eagles? Philly Jim asks. I would love it. I think we need a cornerback to replace Mills and Darby. I really do. I don't want to go forward with those two. Why are Eagles fans rooting for Andy Reid? He never won anything here. I say this. I ask the same thing. I really do. I'm not rooting for him. Do I like Bloomingdale's? It's all right. Do you hear that someone in NJ has a China virus? Fuck me. That would suck. You go to Planet Fitness? No. And 44th the Legendary, it's not like I'm trashing Planet Fitness, but Planet Fitness is for people who just want to do cardio. You're not going to get big at Planet Fitness. The dumbbells only go up to 65 pounds when your regular gym dumbbells go up to 160. So, and they have free weights at any other gym other than Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is just it's a cheap option for people that don't have a lot of money. But you're never going to get shredded or ripped going to Planet Fitness. It's basically all cardio. That's the truth. Do I smoke weed? I'm a very casual smoker. I'm very casual. I don't really do drugs. But I'm not against it, if that's what your real question is. After that tip pick off of Jeffrey's hands, you said you wanted to quit YouTube. I hope you don't. I'm not going to quit YouTube. I was also really drunk when that happened. I don't really drink as much as I did use. I really don't drink that much anymore. Do I like anime? I don't watch anime, no. Who's your favorite NBA player right now? LeBron James. Why do you think Jason Garrett was a good hire? Because Jason Garrett's an excellent offensive coordinator. Excellent offensive coordinator. He made Tony Romo what he was. My dad's a diehard Niners fan, and I'm surprising him with Eagles versus Niners tickets in San Fran for next season. That's a great gift, man. Am I a heavy drinker? I used to be a really heavy drinker. I'm not so much anymore. On December 6th of 2019, That was the last time I got wasted. That was the last time, and that's been like almost 2 months. I just said enough was enough at that point. But I'll have a beer every now and then. I don't know why Boise has to have a blue field. It just fits the description. Do you think Howie might pick Xavier McKinley at 21? Absolutely no shot. We're going to pick wide receiver round 1. Travis Kelce about to give a crazy Super Bowl speech like Jason if they win. Yeah, but I don't see them winning. I doubt Joe Burrow will be an NFL All-Star. Yeah, I don't see his game translating to the NFL. I really don't. There's no bench, squat, and deadlift at Planet Fitness. Nope, there's not. And I'm just being honest. If you want to get the best out of your possible, if you want to get the best out of your fitness, you shouldn't go to Planet Fitness because that's not going to get you the best out of anything. It really isn't. Should the NFL legalize marijuana? Yeah, I think so. I'm not against marijuana. I don't know why it's illegal anymore to begin with. A lot of the states have it legalized. What's the most intense drink you've ever had? A Four Loko. Four Lokos will kick the shit out of you. I had it with the caffeine back in 2010 before it got banned. They'll kick the shit out of you. Hail will rain on the Super Bowl night. Niners all the way. It always rains in Florida, so I'm not surprised. Have I ever seen 8 Mile? Yep, I liked it a lot. Any NHL team can win the cup once they get into the playoffs. Just look at the fucking Hurricanes knocking out my Capitals in the first round last year. Yeah, happens. Then you say you're going to do an election live stream on election night. Yes, with Philly 500. That's going to be interesting. I think it's going to go for like 4 hours. That's going to be very interesting. I don't know why you believe my Raptors because the Eastern Conference sucks, and the Raptors were just there last year. Do you eat anything before going to the gym? Oh, I love this question. No, I don't. I go right on the treadmill, and it's part of this thing I looked up on YouTube to where if you go on the treadmill and you start doing your cardio without having anything in your system, your body targets the fat that's already in your system. So it just eats away at that. So you lose weight a lot quicker. And I've been doing that ever since, and it's been working. So that's what I do. No rack, Zach. What's my opinion? Let me see something. What's your opinion on video games? They're a waste of time to me. That's just – I don't think people that play them are losers. It's just a waste of time to me. I love Champs and Foot Locker. Yeah, they're great places to get shoes and stuff. Chargers might draft Justin Herbert. Hopefully he does well in the NFL. I think he's going to be a bust. Chiefs kicker will lose. Have I seen Zootopia? No. Chiefs kicker will lose game for the Chiefs. He sucks at OT game. Niners by 3. All right, so you're calling an OT game. All right. Overtime game. Have you ever had Golden Monkey? Yes, I have. It was actually one of my favorite IPAs when I used to drink a lot. It kicked my ass. I drank like 4 of them. I'd be on the floor. You grew up in Philly? Nope, I'm in Jersey. McDonald's or Taco Bell all the way. Who's more of a bust, Wentz or Ben Simmons? I wouldn't say they're busts. I would just say they're not what you thought they were. And Ben Simmons especially. Why is this comment blocked? I hope you can get a wide receiver in round 1, but crazy shit can happen, bro. We could probably get Ayuk in the second round, possibly. Trump by landslide. I agree with that, Jamie. I personally do. Who would I want for president, Wentz or Trump? I'm not in the position to talk politics right now because I'm going to do politics somewhere down the road. I'm just talking sports right now. Trump by 1 million. A lot of people think he's going to win the landslide, I guess. Taco Bell, they got rid of the $5 box. Yeah, that sucks, man. What do I think of the keto diet? It works. Keto works. You just got to stick with it. Gap or Banana Republic? Banana Republic. Trump is going to get reelected most likely. Yeah, I agree. Favorite shoe brand? Depends. Running, athletic-wise, or just overall everyday shoe. Running-wise, I would say Brooks, great sports shoe, and I like Nike Air Force Ones for everyday wear. Am I a fan of Marvel movies? Depends which one. You think the Eagles should sign Yannick Ngakoue? Maybe. LeBron might pass Kobe on Saturday, yeah, and I might go to that game. I'm 17. I like drinking, but I've never been bombed or blacked out before, so I want to know if it's actually worth all the pain next day. Well, you're only 17, so you'll get over it really quickly. When you get to the age of 26 or 27, it takes like a couple days, which sucks. Did I ever see the Bagel Loss video? Yes, I have. He's a loser. We should link up and get shit-faced together in Philly. Yeah, I mean, but that would have to be way down the road because right now I don't get shit-faced with anybody because I'm just so focused on getting my body shredded for the summer. You familiar with BMOC? You two are great. No, I've never even heard the name. Yannick keeps posting Giants stuff. Where do you think Tom Brady goes? The Chargers. What sport is what is the sport I'm best at? I played lacrosse and football in high school. I would say football. Do you think Charger Stadium will be packed if Brady signs with them? Yes. Every single game will be sold out. With that being said, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm exhausted. We are going on 55 minutes, 29 people in here to finish it up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'll be doing a Q&A every single week. Before I leave, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. You guys mean everything to me. And I'll catch you guys next week. Or, I'll probably do something with Philly 500. I don't know. But I'll notify you guys in the community section if I plan on doing anything. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Bye.